Most photo shoots stop at one idea. This is what happens when you turn it into a full story. If it's your first time here, I'm Joe Barron, creative director behind Branded Barron, a New York-based creative agency. On this channel, we talk about art, design, branding, and the thinking behind the visuals. For this shoot, I got to work with dancer Alex Fitzgibbon again to bring elegance and expressiveness across 2 rooms at FD Photo Studio. I wasn't thinking about this as just lifestyle dancer content. I approached it more like a campaign. Elegance is earned, showing the beauty of performance, leading into the reward of rest. When I walked into the Astoria 1 room, I knew exactly what I wanted to do. Keep it simple. The goal wasn't just to capture dance, it was to capture presence. Let the dancer lead. Let the light do the work. This space is perfect for that. Textures, clean framing. We started with a brick wall and framed mirrors, but once we pulled back the curtains and centered Alex in the frame, everything clicked. The backlight wrapped around her with this soft, graceful glow. There's a certain elegance to ballet. Control, tension, balance. It's refined, but powerful. And I knew Astoria 1 could hold all of that without competing with it. Collaboration was a big part of this too. Alex brought ideas to the table, but that's part of the process. Because when everything aligns, you get that one frame where she's just not posing. She's suspended, like time pauses for a second. What makes this work isn't just technique, it's the feeling. Alex brings this mix of strength and softness that turns a simple pose into something cinematic. And that's the shift. We're not just documenting dance, we're building a character. But every performance has an ending, and that's where the story evolves. Because what happens after the spotlight fades? Now we move into the next room, Astoria 5, and everything changes. The energy slows down, the movement softens, the environment feels lived in. Instead of performance, we get presence in a different way. Now she's sitting, resting, existing in the space. The kitchen, the couch, the fireplace setup. These aren't just props, they create context. Now, the dancer becomes a person. And that contrast is what completes the story. The room also gave us flexibility to explore different looks. At one point, we shifted into something more glamorous, Alex in a dress, pushing into a more elevated editorial feel. Did it work? It was worth trying it out. We also shot a few bold, risque photos that could easily translate into something like a jewelry or fashion campaign. Still elegant, still controlled, just a different expression of the same character. To bring it back full circle, this is something I push with brands all the time. Don't stop at one moment. Build the sequence, because when you show both sides, the performance and the person, you create something more relatable, more human, and far more usable across a full campaign. So if you're planning a shoot, don't just think about the shot. Think about the story before it and after it. FD Photo Studio's Astoria location makes that easier with spaces that support both sides of that narrative. I'll drop the links below if you want to check them out.
As you may have known, you understand why I really enjoy working with Alex. She just really brings the photos to life. And I think you will see that.
And if you're into content like this, breaking down the thinking behind the visuals, make sure to follow for more. If you're looking for more creative direction with execution, whether that's a lifestyle shoot, product campaign, or something bold that pushes your brand forward, reach out. Branded Barron would love to help bring your next concept to life. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Stay creative.